G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a look at the latest campaign to come to DBZ Dokkan battle, that is the self-improvement super growth campaign. As always, we're going to start with the login bonus, which for those of you who are interested is your standard 1 dragon stone per day, adding up to a total of 17 dragon stones. So pretty stock standard stuff. It's also only a 2-week long celebration because obviously we're nearing the anniversary. We then have the self-improvement super growth special campaign. These are missions related to the growth campaign and they're nothing too crazy. A lot of them are to undergo training, to Z-awaken units, to raise units, hidden potential, to invest in some nodes. There's nothing too crazy here. These missions are going to drop you a nice cool 12 dragon stones, and the special condition requirements for this are going to be the Majin Buu saga. So again, a pretty straightforward event, I guess, for most people. Now obviously beyond the missions there are going to be some events and campaign things that will be added in. We'll be tallying all those up. I believe the total amount you can get from the celebration is above 140 stones. But you're going to need them because you're obviously nearing the anniversary. Now in terms of the missions themselves, you can find them under the King Kai tab, and obviously you can track your progress there if you're interested in quickly farming those missions. But yeah, beyond that, that is pretty much stock standard for these missions. Super duper simple, nothing too crazy that you're going to need to be aware of. So you should get them done pretty quickly. Next we'll take a look at the special campaign events that have come out. Basically nothing too crazy in terms of the campaign. Some decent content, just enough to tide you over for the pre-anniversary start. But the campaign itself, pretty much, big one is going to be the burst mode. The next big thing is going to be the DB story revamp. We then also have the explosive chain battle, and next week we have the world tournament. These are going to be the big keystone events that will be popping up during the course of the celebration, so keep your eye on those if you can. That generally will kind of give you the best look at things. Beyond that, there's nothing too crazy really to mention. Obviously some events have been reopened so that you can awaken the LR Buu, and you have the new growth event for Grand Elder Guru. Peton Battle will also be returning along with the 45th World Tournament, which will continue our ability to easy A World Tournament units, as well as also give you an opportunity to summon on some banners. But that's basically going to be it. There's nothing else really too much to mention in terms of content. I think that covers the broad strokes of it. Obviously in terms of the current content that's up, the major one, which I already have a guide up for, is the explosive chain battle. So if you are interested, you can go take a look at that video. We then also have the burst mode, which is quite difficult this time around. However, I will have a video up on how to beat that shortly. We then also have the new events that have popped up in terms of the DB story revamp, which is basically just a revamp of the Ginyu Force event that was out previously. But it means that even if you've done it before, you can now receive more dragon stones, and also there's a renewed incentive for you to grab that Piccolo as well. So pretty cool. As always, a nice revamp there, and a new sport memory as well to go with it, so always something pretty helpful. Beyond that, basically covers the broad strokes of it, I believe. The content that's going to be added in, there is an SBR that's being added in next week, which you'll be able to find under the challenge tab. And then of course, you do also have the world tournament, which will be coming out later on. There were also some Extreme Z battles that have been reopened, but honestly nothing too major to mention specifically. But yeah, that basically covers everything. World Tournament next week on the 30th. And yeah, of course as well the LR banner, which we'll be taking a look at in a save or summon video, but you can guess it, it's going to be save. even though Boo looks really good. And that should cover everything you need to know. I think that will be pretty much everything you need to know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.